Nisoinga ba sa kantikon sangsatay Meghalaya News 24 channel naram chakswa. Ang askino marak Aryan dalni khoborang. PDF member Cabinet Minister Empanelled Sandoling Soni Barsalo NPPO napaha. Uni NPPO napani somayo Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, Rajya Sabha member WR Karluki, Cabinet Minister Sneo Balangdar aro gepun gecham parti ni delgebarang babak korang ha. Doling anti-uranium mining campaign ni gemen aro inner line permit ni gemen ua meetingo jana pangha. KSU ni gecham delgeba baksana una chakpa gebarang ba NPPO napaha. Uni aganani getade ua constituency ni seluro dalurwani nakam kagen aro ILP ni gemen center chikurang on again ene aganangaha. Andaki ong ingon National People's Party ni President Conrad Sangma ni aganani getade adoko gedok coalition party chapkeba baksa sorkari reka altua geba kamde ongja ene aganangaha. Sangma doling ni umlingkha ko jal jivan mission on apatani gemen bara songko nangaha. Gecham PDF delgeba Ivan Kumlang Marbanyang aro emlang laitan ba NPPO napaha. Rechani recha NPP na chakbarang umlingka bakra o thokmaniko takangha ne koborna parakangha. Meghalaya BJP anti-drugs campaign ko West Shillong constituency o Soni Barsalo rabayo naha. Ua biapo pekeba bosturangko jakalgeba bangbatani gemen State BJP President Ernest Maurini akanani getade anti-drugs rally ko mauba Barapatar taxi stand oni nongsopo naspati gari Gorkha Pathshala school ground ona wataha. Adita mechik dolang ba ua programo bakko rae kam kaangha. Meghalaya Golden Triangle ni sepango unga jeko nagan genchimode opium tarigba biap SE Asia Myanmar Laos aro Thailand je biaprangan pekeba bosturangko altuen mangeba unga. Maurini aganani getade BJP adoko pekeba bosturangko jakhalaniko bonatna jakhu deinga aro party chadamberangko iarangni bidungom grakatna programrangko ba onga jrungen ene kobona parakangaha.
Actually, we have taken a decision from our state BJP to organize this rally anti-drug campaign, and we have decided to take this campaign in this 18 West Shillong because it is the most affected area of drug addict here, and that's why we have launched this program. It is not for the election. Even after election also, this program will go on to eradicate the drugs from this 18 West constituency and from the state as a whole.
January ni sni tariko Garo traditional carol competition hajalgani kolgur gatham ko Tetheng Aja Development Committee Song Christian ko ataha. Ia Song Christian competition ko Sotpongasa South Tura Block TGCSU Playground Tetheng Aja Tura o ataha. Wano dengtang game rang ko JK musical chair balloon burst aro Song Christian tama doksu sa ani bagkul ko bang ataha. Song Christianos khanggaba chegabara Tetheng akong gatham gani gaba dokpakol aro gatham gapara arrival gatham onga. Chegabarangna boxes ko judge rangni jakchi aro mungsongba sokoba TMC Sotpongasa South Tura ni official candidate Sri Richard Mrong Marak aro South Tura block ni president Pa Ajay Marak, Vice President Chongsun D Shira, General Secretary Ma Cheni Thasha D Marak aro South Tura block Mahila ni president Ma Margaret T Sangma ni jakchi swalaha.
Happy New Year. Hajangni kolgatam sakantini noktang nan metela.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma ni Soni Barsalo akanani getade Supreme Court ni Meghalaya Court na rayon gemen Assam aro Meghalaya ni Memorandum of Understanding sorkari ni chanchiswa getasa onggen ene koborna akanangaha.
Exactly. So when this entire thing had happened, we were very clear that this will be stayed by the Supreme Court. We have approached the Supreme Court, and as we expected, the Supreme Court had stated. So therefore, when some of you were questioning and asking why now, what you're going to do, I had mentioned very clearly to all of you that we will appeal, and we are hopeful to get a stay on it, and that's what happened. So therefore, that's number one. It has gone as per the indications and as per the expectations that we had. Second of all, obviously, the second phase is moving. in its own manner. We had a lot of challenges in the past. You are all aware about it. So hence we'll have to smoothen out those challenges and those incidents that happened. Unless we are not able to move forward from that, we'll not be able to take this discussion forward. So we have had a major setback to the talks in terms of those incidents, but that does not mean that the talks will stop, does not mean that we will not further pursue the border issue. We will pursue it and we will take it to the logical conclusion. It is only the National People's Party, it is only this particular government that has taken the initiative in the last 50 years to really find a realistic solution. And as I said, we have done it for the first phase. We are very, very hopeful that given the mandate and given the opportunity by the people of our state, that we will be able to solve this in the next term.
Meghalaya ni January 9 tariko khobor chitio janapatani getade songsak chiadeng bakrao song Christian competition kong ataha wano banga manderang bakkurae dokke dame chok mesae ansingangaha song Christian ko chiadeng zone Meghalaya TMC youth wing ong ataha aro wano hajalni hajal manderang rebae kachar me phaha ua song Christian susagrikani oge kholbrokponga dolrang susagrikani ko dakangaha wanda ge song Christian susagrikani ko atmateng sumayo Trinamool Congress Legislative Party ni Dilgaba Dr. Mukul Sangma Bajanma Baksa Bakrae Tama Dokke Kusiong e Gitrangko Delangha Dr. Sangma Sanong Ai Gija Song Christian Susagrikani ko at mateng somayo Trinamool Congress ni dengtang gadang o Dilgabarang Babak Kurangha ni Kuborna Parakangha Adok ni Union Home Minister Minority Affairs BJP January dok tariko getalgaba PA Sangma Stadium opera kanggemen ko nina getar ibai NPP Sorkari ni Santaro ni dakcakat gemen ko janapani gemen aro machot kija kham khani gemen duk manani ko parakangaha Stadium ko rukna project ni dam crore chasa ko gruksni aro subscribe percent center ni fund ka gemen ongachem Ua stadium ko rukna Ministry of Minority Affairs tangkarang ko natahachem January dok tariko minister adok BJP ni president Ernest Mauri aro Turani MDC Bernard Marak Baksa stadium ko ninagatar ibaha Ua project na center tangkarang ko onaha wanda ke ua stadium ko adok ni chief minister oprake ba onangaha unda ke ungen chmo ba compound ni gemen de mamung ko ba janap chaha Ua stadium ko chugemek onge machot kujao ba oprake onangaha aro one political ni budisa onginga anembarda khobor atem gebarang na aganangaha Ua adok sorkari ni ia kam ko manderangko chabokoba kam neba aganangaha Uni stadium ko rekani rangko nie nekani getade bim rangni begomarang ko ba nekna geta manaha wasa no ai gija stadium sepang odonggaba noksni nokchat rangko ba gepen biapona jeta taha wanda ke ua noktang rangko barla rangyen ba grongangaha ne khoborna pharakangaha
आज मैं तुरा में आया हूँ और पीए संगमा स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स ये हमारे माइनॉरिटी डिपार्टमेंट के द्वारा से ये बनाया गया प्रधानमंत्री जन विकास कार्य के द्वारा ये सेंट्रल फंड है 90% हमने ये फंड देके इसको बना रहे हैं सेंट्रल फंड से लेकिन आज हम देख रहे हैं इनॉग्रेट कर रहे हैं हमारा चीफ मिनिस्टर लेकिन ये सारा फंड सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का है कहीं किसी जगह भी मेंशन नहीं किया है ना ऊपर में ये अभी कंप्लीट भी नहीं हुआ है और इसको इनॉग्रेट कर लिया है कम से कम कंप्लीट हो जाए ये कहीं ना कहीं राजनीतिक हो रहा है ठीक है सेंट्रल का फंड है कम से कम सेंट्रल से मिल के आप लोग काम कर रहे हैं तो कम से कम सेंट्रल का तो फंड है कहीं पर तो इंकित होना चाहिए केवल स्टेट गवर्नमेंट केवल अपना पार्टी का नाम रोशन कर रहा है बाकी सेंट्रल जो सारा फंड दे रहा है इसके बारे में कोई भी यहाँ पर उल्लेख नहीं किया गया है सारा मिनिस्ट्री से फंड आता है ये और यहाँ का पब्लिक को धोखा दे रही है और हम चाहते हैं कि हम मिल के आपस में मतभेद ना हो और आपस में मिल के काम करना चाहते हैं और फर्दर फ्यूचर में भी हम इस स्टेट को और अपग्रेड करने के लिए और ज़्यादा डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए विकास करने के लिए हम लोग और करना चाहता है
NPP ni member Hamletson Doling ILP ko adoko kham ka kujani bidingo adok sorkari ni Union Home Minister Amit Shah ko gronge yani bidingo agan mananga hoba mamung ko ba takujani gaman rakken agananga KSU ni gachamdul gaba BJP ko ILP ko kham ajani bidingo rongtale aganang China sngani ko takanga ne khobona pharakanga
we have already from time to time meeting with the Union Home Minister. Lots of representatives there also with the ministry. But you see that the argument of there. But if people vote again with power, and hopefully NPP will be in power, then you will see time will come how we will aggressively take up the matter with the central government.
Uniform Civil Code ko December ja o Rajya Sabha mesokeo nang ha. Wani bidungo mandagani rang ongkate Private Members Bill panel ko tarina ba aga nang ha. Opposition party rang ua bill ko janapani bidungo jegalani ko takinga maina ua bill ko pass ka ahaude asong ni kuchol san ongani ko nosto ka gonok ane opposition party rang aga nang ha.
Number two, the Uniform Civil Code and the kind of approach that is there to the Uniform Civil Code will very, very extremely and in a very negative manner impact the culture and the way of life of the tribes of the Northeast and the culture of the Northeast, and especially among the matrilineal tribes, especially in the state of Meghalaya. So therefore, for us as a party, I don't want to say as a government right now, but I'm speaking as a political party, we are very clear that Universal Civil Code is something that cannot be accepted by the National People's Party. Or at least it should not be, it should be certain areas of exemption. There may be certain areas where the central government wants certain things to be done, certain concerns are there, which we are not aware of. But anything that happens should not affect the culture and the way of life of the people of Meghalaya. Uniform Civil Code would mean that how would the property be transferred to the the children. So if the Uniform Civil Code says that it has to go to the eldest son, like it's done in the other parts of the country, then it doesn't go with the culture of the state where we give it to the youngest daughter in many tribes. So hence these kind of conditions are there which need to be discussed in detail, and hence we don't know what kind of a bill will ultimately come out if it comes out by the government. So we cannot say right now without seeing the actual bill that government will come out with. This is just a private member's bill. Difficult to say, but the whole concept of UCC is something, if it goes in toto and if it's going to be a uniform, means it's going to be a strict uniform where they're going to change the cultural practices of the state of Meghalaya. Obviously, that's something that we as a state, as a party, cannot accept it.
Tal ni koborang de rangsan ya koborang ni ngaman nambate masinas ko de Meghalaya News 24.com ni ko proy naman gen. Sakanti ko ni Suwani na matela.